Good day, everybody, and welcome back to the CryptoArsenal. And today we'll be talking about simple support and resistance before we start our trading. So these are a few rules and regulations that I would like to do before I begin showing you guys how I would trade and start off with 100 Singapore dollars. Okay, so firstly, for support and resistance, very basically, support is when price action reaches down to a zone and where price would find it hard to break through that zone in a downwards fashion, and resistance is when price is going upwards, and when it reaches a zone it will find it hard to break through the upper resistance zone. So how I'm going to depict these zones is through lines. Okay, just remember it's always a zone, it's not just a line. So although I'm using lines, just remember that it's a zone. Okay guys, okay, so this is on the daily chart of the Bitcoin USD chart. Okay, so as you can see, this chart stretches from 2017 all the way to today, 2023. Okay, but you wouldn't need all the prices all the way on the left, so we should just focus on what's recent. Okay, so maybe you cut it down all the way to since December, and in fact it's not really relevant because price is somewhere here now. Okay, so what you want to do is look for candles that recently have reached the zone and have tried to break through it but have not. So as you can see here, it's like a zone, here it's also like a zone. I'm just going to put the line here because the recent wick here touches here. Okay, and for the support is at the bottom, so this is just for the daily. Okay, maybe you could argue that, yeah, this is also a line here. This used to be resistance and then turned into support now here. Okay, and yep, that's about it for now. For this, I'm not gonna put it here because now currently we are between these two lines. So in order to not make the chart so messy, I'm just gonna go down to the lower time frame, which is 4 hours. Okay, and then in these 4 hours, we will now zoom in a bit more and check if we can see if any intraday levels. Okay, so we can probably choose another color for the 4 hour because maybe like it's nearer to what we have. Okay, so 4 hour, maybe we can argue that this is a zone, and then we could draw another line stating that maybe this is a zone as well. Okay, so how do you determine zones? It's just basically when you see price action touching the area quite a number of times. Okay, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quite a number of times right here. Okay, and now it's going up, and maybe up here is another one, so you can just put it here. And yes, now price is just like that now, and now we want to see where would this price action go, which is kind of here around resistance now. So actually this is a resistance already, and you can see the price is reacting off this zone and it's coming back down now. Alright, okay, then we can move on to the 1 hourly, which is where I will stop in this time frame. Okay, to see if there's any more intraday levels, but since at this pricing now, maybe you want to argue that there's one here. Yep. Okay, we can change it to another color now since we are at the 1 hour. Red. Okay, maybe red is a bit too much. Blue. Okay, so blue. Yep. And for now, this is where we will go. We will usually, I will usually update the lines when it needs to be updated. So, okay, maybe like just to be safe, I'm just gonna go here. And just see that here is a level. So if it breaks up, the next level will be here. So on and so forth. Because the thing is that you don't want to clutter your screen too much with lines and zones all the time. You want to have like a clean space so that you can analyze and thereafter make sound decisions into your trades. Alright guys, so as long as you see prices going towards zones, the rough idea is that when it's reaching resistance, you want to short it, and if you are reaching a support, you will want to long it. And of course, at different support and resistance zones, the time frame actually matters. So when you're reaching a daily resistance and support, it definitely means more than a 1 hour resistance and support. But of course, it still needs to be shown the proper respect. Okay, but for me, I would probably just trade using the 1 hour for my entries, and I'll just reference the 4 hourly and daily. So that's all for today, and I'll be looking forward to giving you guys more updates and more technical analysis before I actually start my strategy proper. Alright, if not, that's all for today folks. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.